you sometimes puzzled by why you do the things you do? And are you interested in learning how Asia is slowly becoming the world powerhouse? Then stick around. I have two interesting books for you. Hi and good morning. My name is Ivan. And on my morning walks, I like to listen to the Headway app to find some interesting book summaries and see if the book itself is actually worth diving deeper into. And today I had two very interesting books. One is called The Selfish Gene, which talks about us humans and every other single being selfish at times because of our genes. That's why, for example, you love your children, because you want your genes to be passed around. That's why you try and protect your species. If you are, for example, a bird and you see a predator, you're going to make sounds and start flying away to alert all your other birds around you. And there are a ton of different examples why people or animals do the things they do. And pretty much everything can be governed down to passing on your genes. So it's a very interesting book. And if you dive a little deeper into the full-length book, you will find some very interesting stuff in there. The second book that I was listening to is The Future of Asia, which talks about the rise of Asia and throughout the centuries and how they used trade and commerce to push out their influence. So it started with the Silk Road, or even before it, when smaller tribes were interconnecting through trade. And now you have the same thing with China investing all around the world and openly saying they are here to colonize as much as possible, but in an economic way. And even if you look very recently in time with Russia and all the sanctions around Ukraine, Russia turned around to China for trade instead of focusing on the European continent. The summary itself was a little quick and full of information, so I hope that the full-length book dives a little more into detail and does not jump from concept to concept, because it was a little hard to follow along. But all in all, I really liked listening to it. I don't know if I'm going to get me the full-length book, but I really enjoyed what I was listening to. So I'm wrapping up my walk, and I see you tomorrow. Bye bye.